How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to the teeth damage. This is April 29th, 2021. Now, you've seen previous pictures. I'm going to show my teeth in this video where they have been burning my teeth. See that? All that black right there is real laser burns that are on the teeth. That's like somebody burning you with a torch, and it causes that coloration of your teeth to turn black. That is not any cavities. I've never had a cavity at any time ever. That's not tar from any cigarettes. That is literal bone burnt coloration. Now, in reference to the laws of race and religion, this is very important in reference to prosecuting every person in government that's violated my anatomy. What race are you, government man? See, first of all, it has to be collaborated in reference to finding out the details of the identities of these satellite controllers and what monies and things that they have stolen from me that they are in possession of. These satellite controllers that are burning me are people that owe me money. These are the people that murdered my parents. These are people that violated my anatomy. These people stole sperm. They stole lawsuit monies. They stole benefits. And they've been holding me hostage. This is a hostage situation where I got kidnapped from California, and the California government and other governors and mayors are not doing their job. They have allowed this hostage situation. My teeth have been damaged for over 3.5 years from these people from the first time they broke the first tooth. They have been burning my mouth and teeth every day. They have made up lies for their fabricated investigations. Ask them why they thought they would investigate me. Come on, man, we need an answer. It's not going to be good enough, but you're going to need to give an answer. Why'd you burn my teeth? Because you wanted to make them look fake? You wanted to make somebody look like they had a disease? Because you're a satellite controller that has AIDS or HIV, or you have some type of ailment in your brain? Better give an answer. The CDC has obligations to probably arrest you, if not kill you, for damaging my teeth and face and trying to accuse me of diseases. I've never had a disease. I've never had a cavity. I've had the same dentist for over 45 years. Are you a politician, an ex-president? You're a racist, is what you are. You tried to call me a racist. I've had different races of girlfriends. And your people had kidnapped me from my girlfriends. How many girls was potential wives at the time? How many girls was I dating at the time that anybody had ever kidnapped me? I'm talking about like if I was dating one girl. It doesn't mean like a group of girls or anything. It just means they kidnapped me from some supermodel girlfriend that I was dating. These people held me hostage. Got rescued. Then got kidnapped and rescued several times. We need an answer for exactly why you have damaged my teeth. You accused me of saying something. Is that what you did? You accused me of saying something. Right? We need the information of what you said so we can verify whether you took something out of context or whether you made up a fucking lie because you're a pervert, you're a faggot stalker, which means you are a stalker and you are a gay predator. You are a psycho. You are a child molester. You've been stalking me and terrorizing me for over 40 fucking years. You're the people that murdered my mother. You're the people that murdered my father. You're the people that's been holding me hostage. And we need some information of who, what, when, and where, and why you are doing this. You think it's because you thought somebody thought you were jealous? You have even been recorded, or somebody knows that you are some gay faggot man that claimed you were going to force straight men to turn gay so you could murder them with fabrications of diseases. You're violating the American Dentist Association, government man. There is 100% legal right to execute you on site when they find you. You are violating my American protection status. And this is America. And they have to check your citizenship. They have to check to see what branch of government you are in. And we have to see what person you are following that has allowed you to do these things. You think you own more land than my parents and grandparents owned, which I am the owner? See, we need to see what you thought you had the upper hand on something. You tried to make up hearsay and fabrications of your German race or your Middle Eastern race that has tried to steal from me. And what race of people you are tied in with that are trying to steal my land and property, and the deeds department has to go after every single one of your people and take all your fucking property and lock up all your accounts, lock up everything about you, and put you in prison. You do not have a right burning my teeth. You do not have a right damaging my teeth and then trying to call them fake. Because when you started damaging them, they were real. They're real right now. And any damage you cause can get you the death penalty. You have to explain every reason why you have been burning me with satellites every day for over 6,000 fucking days plus. You need to explain it. Do you claim you thought I owed you something? You thought my parents owed you something is what you thought, right? There's absolutely no record in American history of my parents owing you any goddamn red cent of any fucking kind. There's no record in America of me owing you any fucking thing in this country, government man. Or in any other country. You're going to need to show up in court. Or the courts are going to have to make executive orders to destroy your location that you are using that satellite from. They have to do something. There is records, documents of the abuse, of the damage. And another thing, these people tried to call me hyperglycemic. I've never been hyperglycemic. I'm hypoglycemic, which means I need sugars because my body is going to grow. My father was over 9 feet tall. My mother was over 7 feet tall. So you, Mr. Government Man, damaging my face and teeth is a violation of family law. My parents wouldn't like that. I don't like that. You don't have no legal authorization from any other person to be able to do that. These are my teeth. This is my anatomy. I'm mentioning this information, whether you believe it or not or care much about the information, dirty government man. But this information is legal enough to get you executed for treason and high treason in America. And for sex crimes, mutilations, and sexual attempts of murder. Do you understand that? Don't question it. Just understand it. And in reference to law enforcement, they are obligated to go after this fucking satellite man, and anybody hiding the identities of these satellite controllers must get prosecuted. You are violating the deeds department. You're causing more damage right now. They're still burning my lip right here. You have put black marks on lots of people's teeth probably, and you tried to accuse it of being tooth decay. I'm hypoglycemic, government man. I always need sugars. I would never have a cavity. Why don't you go into court and argue that information? Do you think I would ever have a cavity, government man? Answer the question. You answer it wrong, you can get the death penalty. See, you're not a real physician. You're not a person of the dentist industry. You're not a person of the medical industry. You are a fucking Nazi. And you are a fucking idiot for trying to claim that you thought you were a professor or an educator or anybody of intellect in the medical industry. You are sick. You are stupid as shit. And you're shit-mouthing America with your fucking fake diseases of you burning people's teeth, trying to make diseases or trying to make it look like a disease in a person's mouth. My mouth has been looked at, and it is cleaner than your mouth. I have one of the cleanest mouths in the world. Are you calling my mouth dirty? Those are real laser burns. that are real burnt teeth, enamel, and bone. Are you calling it something else, government man? Come on, man, we're going to give you a chance to say what you think it is. And in reference to you, he said, oh, he thought you were shooting off your mouth. What, you thought that? Well, we need some information about why you thought that. It's my legal right to talk about my parents. It's my legal right to talk about who I am and if somebody's abusing me. Are you denying satellite technology? It even tells you on Treasury documents, don't ever call me a liar about satellite technology, because you can get fucking arrested for trying to cover up satellite abuses that you have done, and you can get put on trial for execution. You are violating my anatomy. You have been on me with that fucking satellite for over 20 fucking years every single day. You've been burning my teeth, and you've been burning me and zapping me even before then. But this is one of the times it's been so consistent that they had caused damage to my teeth like this, and my face, and the dent they had put right there on the side temple on the left side. Come on, government man. You're not going to get away with your lies. There's a lot of smart people that are waiting for you to show up in court. You think you're funny, don't you? You've been terrorizing America with your fucking satellites and covering it up every fucking day with your Nazi party and your Middle Eastern scams. And you have to get charged for assault. And if you claim that you're some sultan from the Middle East or the German culture race of Germany, you're going to be asked a question. What country do you think this is? You might be able to be doing that in your own country, but you can't do that here, and it is obligated by law that you have to get arrested and prosecuted, and you have to get put on trial for the death penalty or life in prison. And in reference to the active activities of these people, you do not have a right misrepresenting my identity. My identity is richer than your government man's identity, and there are term limits in American government. So your abuse of power is a violation of the laws that govern American government. Term limits means you can't do certain things because you would interrupt a person's history and you would disrupt their future by causing injuries to their body and injuries to their mouth and teeth during your administration, when there's future administration laws that say, hey, you're messing up somebody's looks, somebody's teeth and face during your administration. And there might be a new governor or mayor or politician in the future that might be president that doesn't want you doing that shit. So that's why the future administrations or the guidelines of future administrations have to call the White House and say, hey, we want that shit to stop. He's not your race or your religion. He don't owe you nothing. You don't have a right trying to steal from me. Government man, you don't have a right trying to steal my identity. You don't have a right trying to steal my teeth either. In your race, your teeth don't look like mine, and you don't have no fucking right damaging my beautiful teeth, claiming you were trying to make me look like your fucking race. I am not your goddamn race. You didn't have no right damaging my teeth, and when it comes down to it, man, you're going to find out which person has the last laugh. Because the laws of America have to be enforced, and what you are doing is treason. And they need to declare martial law against these satellite controllers and these teeth mutilators. These people are trying to shit-mouth Americans with their satellites, trying to make Americans look like trash, damaging their faces and teeth. Those government agents need to get arrested for their crimes of treason. And we need to see your financial portfolio, Mr. Satellite Man. You better bring it into court with you immediately. This is America, not the country you came from, government man. It's like you're trespassing into another neighborhood as opposed to, or an analogy of where you came from and you came into America and you tried to downgrade Americans, you tried to downgrade this country because you were trying to infiltrate this country with your illegal immigration of your race. You need to go to court, government man. and you need to get charged for high treason, and you need to get deported. Your people need to get deported, whoever you are.